What is everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more CS news. We have so many big announcements and some big news coming, so I just want to get out of the way and kick it off with this, guys. I'll probably save this announcement for a solo video on the channel as well, but I want to let you guys all know first, I will be attending the Austin CS Major in the next few weeks. I am super excited to meet some of you guys, maybe catch a beer, maybe some caffeine, or just watch some great CS. So if I do see any of you guys, feel free. Let's take pictures. Let's show off. I want to make a video about the major, but I hope to see you guys there, and if I don't see you there, I will still be covering it for all of you guys back at home. So a huge shout out to Blast. I'm super freaking excited. And some other announcements that I'm super excited for, and I need your comments now, is I will be interviewing, at the point of you watching this, in about 5 days, the co-creator of Counterstrike, Minh himself. I will of course be posting that full interview eventually on this channel, but if you guys have a question for one of the creators of the best game of all time, Counterstrike, please leave that comment down below. I'll be interviewing Minh, of course, about the original Counter-Strike, about selling the game, of course, his current ties to Valve and his current communications with them, his thoughts on the gaming industry, and a game that he is also currently making. I understand for all you CS news and esports peeps, that was a bit of a long intro, but some super big announcements. We're going to the Austin Major, and we're interviewing the co-creator of Counter-Strike. I could not be more happy, and it's thanks to all of you guys who actually watch these videos. So, now let's get into the actual esports news, which is equally crazy because NIP, are they finally good? Has the spell/curse been broken? What do you guys think? Because I'll be honest, I have not heard their name pretty much all year. We have heard the problems with the VRS, the Valve ranking system, and of course assigning points to some teams out there. Once you kind of leave the top 25, getting invites, not even just direct invites, even invites to the closed qualifiers or open qualifiers leading to big events becomes exponentially more difficult, especially when you're looking at a former top Swedish organization in CS to fall to where they... Shut up, Cloud9. You're always trying to be center stage. You're not even in CS. Sorry, a little pent-up anger there. And they had really fallen down, but they have really grinded their way back up. And now, with PGL Astana underway, apparently, Osni broke this fact, and I was like, this cannot be real, right? For the first time in almost 3 years, 900 days, they have made the playoffs of a Tier 1 LAN event, which, first of all, that's a disgusting streak. That is a very, very bad streak. But second off, are they now back? They have broken that curse, and with PGL Astana and some big teams not being here, we have the chance to see some upsets, maybe some teams who need a win and have not garnered one in a long time. You talk about probably, of course, Spirit is your far and away favorite here, but you talk about teams like Aurora. Can they get it done? Can they get over the hump? The same could be said for a team like Mongols and the rest of the field. I mean, they got something to prove. A lot of them are in slumps or haven't made that big impact. This could go a lot of different ways, and so I wasn't expecting to be so excited for Astana, but now I truly am. And NIP with this new build, which by the way was criticized back in January, we talked about this, and at that time, when people were calling this out, they were like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of validity to this because they've been struggling for so long. Now, for the first time in a while, someone who criticized NIP was somehow wrong, which... Again, this or that. Because when Draken made those tweets, he got a lot of praise for speaking up about this, about the talent that they were missing out on. And I think it's fair what he did. I mean, I think it was a bit of a bit brash and outspoken, and some people love that, some people don't. But now it's also fair game for NIP and their employees to be like, yo, you were wrong. We have now cracked the top 25. We have now made playoffs for the first time, not just in 2025, but in a long time for a Tier 1 event. So are NIP back? Maybe. And a lot of teams have a lot to prove this weekend. So who do you think will come out on top? And I don't even think it's a matter of who can actually win, because I think who will win is going to be a team we expect, but who can make a semifinal run? Who can maybe join a team like Spirit or a team like Mongols and Aurora in the grand finals and chip away and make a grand final appearance? I think that'll be one of the bigger takeaways. So we wait and we watch and we see. And I wanted to throw this clip in there because it was just so funnily clipped, and shouts to all the people on Reddit. You guys catch all of these intricate moments that I just personally love watching these things and watching them back. It was actually Donk versus Astralis. This is earlier on in PGL Astana, and he had his way with Astralis. I mean, he has his way with a lot of people multiple times, but he also had some really good highlights against him.
Donk now, he's looking to add some kills to the tally. How many can he get? 1, 2. There might be more in store for Donk. Of course, there is all for every.
But then after that, it was to end the series where people were like, Donk was like disappointed in Astralis. He was also just disappointed that the series was over that quickly and that easily. And it was better captioned than that, but it made a lot of sense once you saw his reaction after they beat Astralis.
Now they'll get a couple of days off to just sort of practice a little bit more, chill.
Like, this guy just wants a longer series. He just wants to play more Counterstrike at that level, which is a great reaction to see, especially if you are a Spirit fan. And the only thing I could be happy about with Team Spirit is they somehow lost Kioske and the potential there in the future, which we'll probably be talking about again in these coming weeks. Speaking of Astana, I know we've talked a lot about today. Their stage reveal was beautiful, man. Well lit. We love this kind of stuff. I think Counterstrike is spoiled by all of the stages and venues that we do get, and PGL living up to those expectations. The stage looks beautiful. We'll look to see how it looks when it is all packed out, of course, this weekend for playoffs 2. One last story for all of you guys. We all know ScreaM, the headshot king. Oh my. I saw this clip and I just could not help but crack a little smile. I don't give a frick if you go to Valorant as long as you come back to the better game. I forgive you, ScreaM, and he will always be the headshot king to me, the one-tap man himself. He's back in Counter-Strike. Like, he was already looking at the camera before the clip was done, and I think his team was like, yo, back off, let him do what he has to do. We need to freaking clip today, and he did it. So shouts to you, ScreaM. You will forever be a legend to me, and it's always great to see him back on Counter-Strike and back on grinding. I think his little brother also back in CS? Comment section, you guys probably know best. And also, thanks to all of you guys who have been leaving comments as of late. CS News this past month has been the most fun it has ever been for me, and that's all goes to all of you guys. The comments, some are mean, some are critical, most are just super nice, and like, we talk about all of these topics very intricately, and I love reading all the comments. So thanks to all of you guys, and that's why today's comments are super important. Remember, I'm going to the Austin Major, hope to see you guys there, but I'm also going to interview Minh Lee, and I want your questions so I actually can ask him the best of the best, and it should be a nice and long and lengthy interview. So thank you all for watching. Till next time, cheers. One last thing, I'm going to be gone for the next 3 days. I'll hopefully see you back here Sunday or Monday to break down PGL Astana and all that juicy news that I now will miss. But I will miss you guys. I'll see you back here then. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the Counter-Strike. And I'll see you soon. Ta-ta. Oh, did I sing today? Hey, you there. I see you over there. Why won't you just come here? Hey, how are you doing? We could go see a movie. I heard you were a groupie, so hey, you there? I see you over there. Why won't you just come here, please, sir, release her? Hey, you there, chicka chicka, and watch me. Please tell me somebody knows that jam, please. I'm not crazy. A little bit crazy.